Imagine this. The alarm clock blares at 4:59 a.m. It's still dark outside. Your body's sore. Your bed is warm. Your mind whispers, just 5 more minutes. And in that exact moment, a quiet war begins. You're not fighting anyone else. You're not battling traffic, competitors, or critics. You're facing the hardest opponent you'll ever meet, yourself. That voice that says, stay down. Take it easy. No one's watching. That's the voice motivation can't always silence, but discipline can. Let's be honest. Motivation is overrated. Motivation is a beautiful liar. It gives you butterflies. It makes everything feel possible for a moment. It pumps you up, fuels your imagination, gives you a rush of energy, and then it leaves, quietly, abruptly. When life gets inconvenient, when things hurt, when comfort calls louder than goals. Motivation is the honeymoon phase of success. But if you want to build something real, something lasting, you need something stronger, something dependable. You need discipline. Discipline is the truth. You avoid discipline is not sexy. It's not thrilling. It doesn't trend. It doesn't wait for you to be in the mood. It's showing up for leg day when your legs are shaking. It's turning the page of that book when your eyes burn. It's building the business when the sales haven't come in yet. It's sitting down to write when inspiration is nowhere in sight. Discipline is honest work, done in quiet moments, without applause, without recognition, without instant results. Discipline doesn't care about conditions. It doesn't ask, how do you feel today? It asks, what did you promise yourself? It doesn't care if it's raining, if you're tired, if you didn't sleep well, if you've had a bad week. Discipline shows up regardless, because discipline is driven by decision, not emotion. The myth of feeling ready. You won't always be motivated. And guess what? You're not supposed to be. That's not failure. That's life. You will have days where you question yourself, where your body aches, your mind doubts, your heart hesitates. And in those moments, if you're dependent on motivation, you'll quit. You'll find a reason to delay. You'll talk yourself out of greatness. But discipline pushes through the doubt. It shows up tired. It shows up hurt. It shows up anyway. Because discipline doesn't wait for the perfect mood. It creates the momentum. The real power of discipline. Identity. The beauty of discipline isn't just in what it gets you, it's in what it makes you. Disciplined people aren't special. They're consistent. They've made showing up their identity. They've trained their mind to say, I do hard things. I don't negotiate with weakness. I keep my word to myself. That's not just routine. That's character. Every time you push through when it's hard, you reinforce the kind of person you are. You cast a vote for your future. Not based on feelings, but based on values. Discipline is built in the boring. Everyone loves day 1, the energy, the hope, the fresh start. But day 27, when you're tired, behind, and still not seeing results, that's where most people quit. And that's exactly where the disciplined ones break away. Success doesn't come from what you do when it's exciting. It comes from what you do when it's not. When the results aren't immediate. When the crowd disappears. When the silence is loud. And you still lace up your shoes. Still open the laptop. Still follow the plan. Discipline is a practice, not a personality. No one is born disciplined. It's built daily, like a muscle. Every time you say no to temptation, every time you choose to follow through instead of flake, you strengthen that muscle. And it doesn't just stay in the gym or at work or in your routines. It spills over into your relationships, into your health, into your mental peace. Because when you build discipline, you build ownership over your life. Success is boring, and that's the point. The world glamorizes highlight reels, but behind every highlight is a mountain of discipline. Early mornings, late nights, saying no to instant gratification, choosing the long term over the right now. Success isn't exciting every day, but it's fulfilling. And fulfillment is better than fleeting hype. You don't need motivation. You need a decision. A decision to rise no matter how you feel. A decision to keep going even when it's slow. A decision to show up, not perfectly but faithfully. You don't need 100% effort every single day, but you do need something every day. Because small steps taken consistently build unstoppable momentum. When motivation dies, discipline rises. Motivation will fail you. Discipline will find you. When you fall behind, Discipline says, we start again. When you're tired, discipline says, just one more rep. When the world doubts you, discipline whispers, you owe it to yourself. Discipline isn't loud. It's not flashy, but it wins. It doesn't care about perfection. It only asks, did you keep going? So let this be your reminder you want change. Then stop waiting to feel like it. Stop waiting to be inspired. Stop depending on emotion to do what must be done. Choose discipline. Every morning, every hour, every choice. Because that choice, that small, quiet, disciplined choice, is what separates the dreamers from the doers.